Well, oh, no, we have a cat named Milo. He's our toilet cat.
He's your toilet cat?
Yeah. Would you like
Oh.
to hear the story of how we got a toilet cat?
Sure. Tell us the story of Toilet Cat.
All right. So Milo, the toilet cat, is it's the first time I let my kids have a cat. When we moved to Idaho from Virginia, it was a very sudden thing, like a month or so of planning, and things didn't go exactly as planned. So when we sold our house and moved, we had a plan to live in my friend's hunting lodge for his like whole extended family. I mean, LDS families are big, and so like all we were supposed to do was clean it and cook when people were there. And other than that, free access to the land in the boonies. Things get delivered automatically, like room and board basically, to clean and do basic stuff. The Bureau of Land Management burned that place down. We ended up a controlled burn got out of control, so we ended up moving into just this crap little trailer that was not big enough for our family, but it was what we had. Yeah, there's my toilet cat. He's he's a real sweetheart.
I didn't want a cat. I said we weren't going to have a cat. When we have a cat, it's kind of growing on me. I hate that I love this thing so much.
And so when we finally found the place where we wanted to live, which ironically was around the corner from where we used to, when we bought our new place, we found out that there's this like crazy lady that lives down the road and just has tons of cats. I mean, ridiculous numbers that she doesn't care for. They all have like some kind of disease, and none of them are spayed or neutered. Just an explosion of cat population. And so it's so when we moved in there, we had noticed that one of the female cats had gotten under the house. And at some point she abandoned, like, that was Milo's mom, and she abandoned him. And so it was annoying when she was there with him, because when she'd be gone, she would just sit there and meow and meow and meow. Or he would just sit there and meow. And so you're trying to poop, and this cat is just screaming at your butt under the toilet. And so I just referred to him as Toilet Cat, and I would say hi when I came in because, you know, I don't know. I just assumed he'd grow out, but then the meows started to get a bit more I could tell there was something wrong, and finally we just went under and got him out. And it was just him. He'd been abandoned. He had no kitty cat social skills, and you know, he was a little underfed, and we nursed him back to health. And in the process, my kids, because we used a bottle for him because he was that young, they would swaddle him, and now he's just sort of broken. He doesn't know how to be a cat. He makes a very excellent baby doll. But if a mouse, we had a mouse get in the house a little while back, and he does know how to do that aspect of cat work. But yeah, that's how we got Milo, and that's why he's a toilet cat. it's kind of funny because he will lay on the back of that toilet.
So many irresponsible cat parents in the world. No, cheesy bread cat. So the lore I've heard, and again, I am not a parent, and I've never been a parent cat, is that the mama cat will have a roost or a nest, or where they're raising the kitten, and then they will leave said nest when they think it's time that the child cat can take care of themselves and they have a safe place for their own. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Okay. Well, so I don't think he was older than like 4 or 5 weeks when we got him.
Mm-hmm.
So the cat lady does not get along with one of our other neighbors because the cats, like I said, she doesn't take care of them. Enough of them have worms, and you know, Idaho's a high desert, so grass is a bit harder to grow. And personally, I think irresponsible giving to the desert thing to use a lot of water to keep a lawn. So a lot of people have rock gardens, and
Mm-hmm.
so one of my neighbors with a rock garden, these cats would just go over there and use it as a litter box, pooping worms and gross stuff all over. And when she started to do something about it, like put out a trap and put down all this other stuff, she took all the cats she could find inside. The cat lady did, and so that's where we think he was abandoned. It wasn't mom's choice. It was mom couldn't get out of the house to take care of the baby.
Oh, maybe that's a theory. That's a theory.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but he's really a sweet cat, cuddly.
Yeah, this is adult Milo, right? This is what we're
Yeah,
looking at, adult Milo, and
yeah,
he's still sweet to you. He's still your baby, as well.
yep. Yeah,
Nice.
occasionally he'll approach while I'm on stream to see if I remembered to bring a cat treat. I've got these little like tubes because, like I said, cute kid or cute animal, you get more views. So
It's okay.
I was going to give him a treat anyways, and it works.
I got you. All right.
So he'll let me pick him up and hold him and swaddle him and do whatever I want.
That's cute. That's cute. So, all
Yeah,
right.
I know you like your scream, but no scrim, okay? Remember?
All right. Let me. I like to show people's socials. So it looks like
Okay.
you have a buy me a coffee. So
Yeah,
that's
I found that my PayPal tends to be a lot. Nobody has bought me a coffee, um, but I do have it. Yeah.
yeah, okay. So if anybody enjoys the content and wants to. By the way, I didn't think anyone from the LDS community drank coffee. You're one of the exceptions?
Oh no, I don't drink coffee. I'm actually allergic.
Oh, okay. Someone get this man. No, don't get this man. He's allergic. But we could get him, something else. Get him a nice, big gallon of water or something.
Yeah.
Or what's your drink of choice?
Mm, I don't know. I'm in the wrong generation. I was born too late, I guess. So like root beer, or
Root
actually,
beer.
if I was gonna be really specific, birch beer.
Birch
I
beer.
used to I used to make it myself. Fun fact, the residue from that stuff burns like crazy. I have the lovely fate of being a bit of a pyro and also a burn victim.
Oh boy. Root beer, yeah.
Luckily, I've
Birch
never
beer.
burned myself.
Nice. Nice.
Birch beer is a lot harder to get though, so root beer is the most common thing I will drink if I'm going to drink a soda.
Alright. If you want to buy this man a root beer, I'm sharing it with my chat. Here's a link to his. Buy me a coffee, and it will buy him a root beer. All red's a pyro too.
A
Yay, there we go. Alright, and then are you
fire is one of my favorite tools in Fortnite.
are you still a partner with Havoc Energy? Do you still have a
Yeah.
code?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Have you had Havoc? How would you rate Havoc Energy, or do you like it?
I mean that's what was in this just a minute ago.
Oh.
I really do like Havoc. Being a lifter, and I sort of leaned into that whole superior nutrition joke to where I started actually paying attention to what I'm eating and drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I accepted the partnership with Havoc because I wanted to hey, no scrum.
I'm sure
Oh,
there's
okay.
probably a flavor without caffeine, Beppo.
I'm not sure. They only make 2.
Oh, they only make 2? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a misconception there. The doesn't that have caffeine? I'm allergic to something else in coffee.
Mm.
Like I used to drink tea before I converted. So we're not like I don't know if you're bringing it up for the LDS portion or the allergy portion. LDS people don't drink coffee, tea, drink beer, or drink alcohol or smoke. Those are kind of the 4 things in the word of wisdom. Caffeine has been like the general authorities came out because there was a fair amount of contention within Utah for people who drank some caffeine and people who didn't. And so they were like, caffeine is a personal choice. These are the specific ones. So, yeah. But what I like about Havoc is it does not have maltodextrin, so it doesn't keep as well. But it also, when you're lifting, you do not want to have a sudden spike in your blood sugar that you don't intend to be there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because the crash off of that, like, have you ever drank an energy drink and then felt tired a little bit after? Like a sugar-free one?
So I've done the thing where I've consumed coffee to try to stay awake, but then it just made me to where I was anxious and tired and can't sleep.
Okay. I cannot relate at all, really. I've had coffee once in my life, and it was not good. But I do know what you mean there with
Hey, what's up,
the
Colby?
trying to stay
Thank you for the
awake.
follow.
But where you get tired, that's because your blood sugar has shot up and then cratered. So you have the thing in your brain that's telling you you're tired shuts off with caffeine. But then you're crashing because your blood sugar is low, so you just kind of feel like crap. Like your body will adapt, but it doesn't like spikes. It likes gradual curves, if that makes sense. And so them lacking that ingredient where something like G Fuel does have it. I've used G Fuel as pre-workout and I've almost hurt myself because of that sudden crash mid-lift is bad. Havoc's a lot cleaner, doesn't have maltodextrin, which I definitely appreciate, and yeah, that's why I'm partnered with them. It tastes good. There's 2 flavors. There's the lemon love and the juice jab, so apple and lemonade. And lemonade would be my my third choice on favorite drinks there, so I definitely have a heart for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that means you have a code. What's your code?
Oh, have cabbage, HAV. You want me to just put it in the chat?
Yeah, put it in the chat.
All right. Let me see. You're Batman? I'm Batman? Who's Batman? Or just Batman? Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, Batman.
Yeah, Batwheels do have Batman in it.
Alright, there you guys go. If you guys are interested in trying Havoc Energy, you're welcome to try it and maybe help this guy out by using his partner code and, help him out with a little more money for his little family. Awesome.
I'm gonna be real with you guys because I try to be upfront and honest. Give them your email first so that they can send you stuff, and that's a 20% discount versus mine's a 10 to 15 depending. But catch that higher discount on your when you're trying it, and then if you're gonna buy it, use the code.
There you go. He's giving you a life hack for free. There you go. If you're
At
into
the end of the
this,
day, I'd rather be like upfront and honest that you can save more money. You know what I mean? I think a lot of stuff is just ethics.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Okay. Alright. I think you mentioned this family member, but maybe you can tell us more about this family member. Who's this?
Oh, Miss Bell?
Miss Bell.
There's no way I'm getting Annabelle to come right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
But yeah, that's Annabelle. She's a Great Pyrenees.
Oh, so a big dog.
I mean, big family requires big dog.
True.
She is the replacement for my former service dog. She's training to be able to help me with stuff. Sometimes I do fall, and if there's nobody around, having a dog that's big enough to help me get up and will literally help me get up has been a real great blessing. It's been amazing to have her.
That's incredible.
All my other service dogs were tiny in comparison.
Yeah, like that kind of gives a little more scale because looks like she occupies that entire chair. Or could occupy.
Sweetheart. Oh, the other person I couldn't do any of this without is right here.
I came back.
She is actually I don't know if she's still affiliated on Twitch. She used to stream for a couple of years. You could stand here or sit down next to me. I don't know. Yeah. But this is my wife. But yeah, Annabelle is a big sweetheart. She gets a bad rap because of her size, and I get it because I've been treated like I'm a thug.
I mean,
because of my size.
Yeah, she's 5'11", correct?
Yeah. I'm also sitting on a pillow because my kids jumped on this sofa enough that
Yeah, this sofa's broken.
it's broken. So, but yeah, so Annabelle is great. She's a sweetheart, and she's so funny. She used to sleep on my side of the bed, and realistically, the first sign of pregnancy, in retrospect, was that she switched what side of the bed she sleeps on. Because she's because she's a sheepdog, like that's what we as humans evolved her to be, like modified her to be. She has an instinct to be like, oh, the alpha female in the family is pregnant and I must defend her now.
Damn.
It's kind of bothersome.
That is a big dog. Yeah, I found this picture gives a good sense of scale.
Yeah, she is very big.
Mm.
A male Great Pyrenees would be bigger.
Yeah, 50 to 100 pounds bigger, maybe.
Yeah,
You wanted a male.
I do. I still
Oh, you
have
still
you.
do?
I do. Have you seen
It's,
Bear?
it's like
Yes.
He's amazing.
He's scary.
He's not. He walked up to me when I was helping. I was helping a. So part of the reason we looked for a Great Pyrenees is because I was helping. We had a fall thing at church, and my buddy was playing music there, and I kind of roadied for him because he's an older dude, and he'll try and do it on his own. But I'm like, dude, you had back surgery. Chill. Like, I know I'm terminally ill, but that does not make me weak. If I can lift weights, I can lift stuff. What is the point of having strength if I don't ever use it? Anyways,
You want me to help you?
he's got a dog that's a male Great Pyrenees who walked up to me and touched me in the middle of my back with his nose.
it just
And I
booped
was
you.
like, oh heck, and I put my and I like my hand came around to be like, what the heck? And I felt the soft fur, and I was like, I didn't. It came out of me without me even like thinking it, and my words were just, "Oh, I love you," and
Mm.
like, because we live on the outskirts of town, so wild animals do show up sometimes.
Oh,
And I was that's what I was expecting of. Oh, uh-oh,
hey, what's up,
and
Yeti?
nope, just Bear, the male Great Pyrenees, who's well, name fits him
Shoot
very
him.
well.
Shoot him up.
And so we started looking for one because I was like, this is a dog that's so nice, so docile, very protecting and loving, and um that's how we got Annabelle. She's great.
That's a big doggo. That is a big doggo. Okay.
She's about 110, 120 right now.
Damn. Okay. Let
Is that
me
a stream capture?
shift.
Or did somebody take that picture?
I took that picture.
You took that picture?
Yeah.
All right, let me shift topics really quick. We do have community members. I'm guessing this is an indication that you may or may not be a Trekkie as well.
Why do you say?
Is that a officer uniform? Picard? Is that a Picard outfit?
I don't see it. Oh yeah, Halloween. Okay, yeah. I'll out myself. I like Star Trek a lot. I like sci-fi in general. It's what my dad was into. It's what my autism latched onto. I hope for Star Trek, but realize that it will probably be 40K.
Man, your nerd card is, you got a pretty big nerd card. 40K,
I
Trek,
grew up in a comic
Tolkien.
shop.
Oh, all of it. Okay. No, Trekkie,
I've
Trekkie.
sat around and had the arguments on which superhero would beat which one. I mean, if you want my nerd card, it's right here. Hold on.
Star Trek is amazing. Yes, Yeti. I will shout you out
You know
after
who
the
the
segment.
question is?
Ooh. Chunky. Cop. What? No. What is that? The question.
He is an obscure DC Comics character whose whole thing is being a reporter. He has no face because he wears a sort of thing that covers his face. It's supposed to be a synthetic bandage. That seals over his face, and he He was trained by the Dragon, who in DC is like one of the best martial artists. So he is probably a better fighter than Batman. And he believes in conspiracies. Like he's a lot of people look at him as a conspiracy theorist, but he's not. He
All
is
conspiracies are accurate.
Yeah, well also it's not conspiracies, conspiracy.
Oh yeah,
They are all linked.
Mm-hmm.
The Girl Scouts are responsible for the crop circle phenomenon. Who would think about that? Who indeed? Who would even think to ask the question?
Mm-hmm.
And I like the question. Like, Vic Sage is a really good one. And actually some... do you know Detective Montoya from Batman?
No.
She's the female detective that you see in the older series. She actually later becomes the question after the question dies, and still is the question when he is brought back.
And is brought back.
Yeah. That's about where my nerd card is. I'm in the weeds on like 90 things, I feel like.
Okay.
But yeah, this covers the 80s into the 90s, and I'm waiting for the second one to come out to get it.
Damn. Okay.
So
Let me ask you this: do you think who's your favorite captain of the Star Trek universe?
Cisco.
Cisco. Okay.
Benjamin Sisko is an amazing captain for a number of reasons, but one of them is he punched Q in the face. And I loved it because Picard just tries to use his command authority to get rid of this guy, or to get rid of Q, and he's like, and Q just keeps bothering him. And how many times does Q show up in DS9? Once. He shows up, gets punched in the face, still plays around, doesn't come back after that though. Yeah, I'll just set this over to the side for now.
Nice. Okay. All right.
But yeah, because of that, because of his convictions and he's not 100% loyal to Starfleet. He asks the important questions, has good morals. He works like he has a hate for his job going in, but in the middle, he develops a love for the Bajoran people. And I also think he has one of the better story arcs.
Okay.
As the captain.
Yeah, he starts out hating Picard, learns to forgive him, grows into a captaincy of his own.
There you go.
Cisco.
Cisco, easy. Awesome. Chunky says good choice. Alright, I think I did find pictures of you lifting.
There's every chance.
Oh. So you do some good lifting at the gym?
You have a little copy.
You and your brother?
Yep. Looks
There
like
you
Skull
go.
Crushers there.
Skull Crusher?
Skull Crushers, they're a chest and shoulders exercise. There's some arms involved, but yeah. It's because you're lifting the head, you weight, hold it above your head, lower it behind your head, and bring it back up. Repeat. They have their name because of what happens if you screw it up.
Oh, they'll crush your skull. Yikes. Okay. Understood. Okay, and then let's see, what else did I find? Oh, I found a video. Let me get a copy of this link. It looks like I found a video of you showing off your sword skills.
Which video?
Go! Go!
Oh. It looks like you're using a sword to open a soda?
Oh,
Go!
okay, so the technique is called sabering.
Oh.
It's kind of a classic with, it's something that's done with champagne bottles more, but my kid wanted the marble out of her immune.
Oh, that's
And
one of those
so-
Japanese soda things, right?
Yeah, with the marble, and you push the thing down, but they wanted the marble before I threw the bottle away, but I didn't want to break it and put glass everywhere, so I was like, hold on, get me a sword, literally any one of them,
Why do you have a bunch?
and just flicked it. I have a few. I enjoy fencing. It's
okay.
always been a hobby of mine. I was not always a mountain. My wife hates it, but one of my kids is very scrawny and what I call crackhead skinny gang. That's where I was when I was growing up, when I was little. And then I hit puberty and my body went from talking up here all the time, like, hey guys, to hi. No, I do not. I am actually 12 years old, sir. Please do not serve me beer. So, turning 12 was a very interesting time. I grew like several feet and started getting facial hair.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
But
All right.
yeah, it's sabering. Can be done with basically any blade. Works best with a curved blade. If you'd
Okay.
like, I can explain the trick to it.
Actually, I think we watched a couple videos of it on my channel. No, that's Project Melody's card. Not in front of the kiddos, Beppos. But other people, if you're interested, click the link. Alright, let's paste and go. Oop. Doesn't exist anymore. Oh, because I'm not signed in. Okay. Let me let me try a different way. Let me try. Link a new tab. Let me do this. Copy. Let's see. Why is Twitter wanting me to log into this? I was gonna show, it looks like every once in a while on your channel, you'll do a V-Buck giveaway? Is that correct?
Yeah, I do a V-Bucks giveaway on birthday months.
Birthday
So
months.
anybody in the family that has a birthday in a month, we're doing a giveaway. The last one was April for my wife. But it does mean that the stream tends to hemorrhage money in October, November, December, and January.
There we go, finally got it to go. There you go.
Yeah, the V-Bucks giveaway.
That's pretty
We
cool.
do that a lot. One of the other things I try to incorporate is just talking about history or ethics, philosophy. I like those things, and I think they're important. But
Okay.
yeah, it's and also being yourself. I know I'm a 6'8" mountain of a man, but if you look in the background of that picture,
Nope, I accidentally tabbed out of it. Sorry. Let me. Nope, that was paste and go. What did I do? Oh yeah, I had to drag and drop it. Let me re-drag and drop it. So the background of this picture here. There we go.
Away.
Alright. And then, well, I could have just shown you on my screen. I'm an idiot. My bad. I don't know if you can make it out, but that's actually America from Hitalia. I've been told that part of my appeal is that I have a security within my masculinity that I can be this big dude who lifts weights and does masculine stuff. You know, how was it? It was put you can skin a buck, run a trout line, and all your rowdy friends are coming over tonight, but you're gonna watch Hitalia or some other kawaii thing. And it's something that me and another friend of mine who's a lifter are very big into, is just, dude, you don't have to conform to these like ideas that the boomers had about people. Like, you can be in touch with your... Hey, Annabelle, thank you. You did a good job. You've protected us. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I know. She's out there on her own and you want to help.
Yep.
You stand watch? Good girl. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Best way to get a dog to calm down off of barking is acknowledge that they're barking about something. They want you to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's important to be comfortable with yourself. And it's okay to like things that are not traditionally masculine while also being masculine. My buddy Yaniz, that's his online handle, but you know, he has a picture of himself saying, when I need to think about it, this is what I'm doing, and it's a bunch of squishimals and him wearing a toga holding counsel with his squishimals. And I think that that's something that's cool that you should do. Like, you can be big and still love stuff that isn't masculine necessarily. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Be you.
Yep.
That's one of the things I try to really promote, is be yourself and be happy with yourself. It's something I struggled with for a long time. It's hard to love others if you cannot love yourself.
I gotcha. Alright, so this was your tweet to flex, I believe, your love of the avatar?
Oh yeah, when the Avatar thing was coming into Fortnite. So yeah, I've got the role-playing game, one of the, like, that's what's on my go-to shelf. Looks like, or what? It's the role-playing game, a couple of novels. Yeah, so I've gotten into that. Oh, it's such a good picture there. Miss Bell there. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a flex because I have all my Avatar stuff, and occasionally, because I get treated a bit like I'm a lore channel for stuff, people will be like, well, what do you think on this? So it's basically like working at the comic shop again.
I gotcha. Okay. And it looks like you have custom emotes too.
I do.
They have your vest, your cabbage. That's pretty neat.
Yes. One of them is a 2-part emote in the works. So this actually kind of ties in. I was going to release these tomorrow, so I'll just announce it here if that's okay. But
So,
I have 6 more. They're animated. One of them, though, is the tism to go with the gold bar that says AU.
you? Oh, okay.
So it's 2-part emote to just say autism.
Nice. Nice.
Because I don't want anybody to get banned, and it'll fly under the radar, I feel like. And I'm the one that put it out, so whatever. I'll take the heat if it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It should be that one of me pulling a grenade with my teeth, which by the way never do. I got to handle grenades once, and it's like 10 pounds of force to pull that pin.
You're gonna
You
chip
pull
a
it with your
tooth.
teeth, they're coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Let's do it to look cool in the movies. There we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Your first tweet was in August 29th of 2015. You've been on Twitter a long time.
Yeah, I think I got it for probably a contest or something. I had Twitter, but I don't know. It was turning into somewhat of it was not great at that point in time, so I just wasn't using it, and I was doing other stuff, mostly producing kids apparently. Yeah, that lines up.
Okay, and then you used to play a game called Tropic Shore? What is Tropic Shore?
When's the post from?
Oh, hashtag Mega Run? What is Mega Run?
Oh, so I think they were doing a contest or something, and my kid plays it, and she wanted to enter, so I let her use my Twitter.
You mean we're not going to see Mega Run content on your channel?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
The closest thing you'll get to games like that on my channel is the Toy Soldiers series, which I absolutely love.
I gotcha. Okay.
It's my go-to when I'm having a stressful time. You can tell because we're going to watch me play Toy Soldiers. It is a game I can turn my brain off with, not have to think too much about, and just enjoy. And because I'm into wargaming, like tabletop wargaming, it is sort of a video game of that, with that mixed with tower defense, but it's on the boards of that, so that's strong. Oh, do you need... Oh, quick, go wash it off. Have a paper towel. It's on you. I know. Sticky hands.
Alright. And I don't want to take too much more of your precious time, but we'll do this graphic.
I'm streaming when I get off, so...
I gotcha. This is a graphic. I think this is a graphic of your family. Is this your family?
Yep. It was inspired by Girls und Panzer. With... I'm gonna use their stream names, but Onion is the one at the front of the tank. And then... let's just go left to right, right?
Alright.
So, you've got Riles McGiles, Fifi, Joestar, then Onion, Potter, me, and Coyote. Potter does have a Twitch channel if you wanted to shout her out.
Sure.
I don't know if she's still affiliated, but it's Ironleaf Potter.
Type it in the chat.
Pottery.
Type it in the chat. I'll shout it. I love this. That's pretty cute. I will go to my creator dashboard.
Sometimes Joestar is referred to as Hobo Joe.
Hobo Joe.
Well, he's always got dirtiness and like I don't know, like he's either clean or like filthy. Like that's why his face in the picture is dirty is because a lot of the sample pictures I had when the person was creating it, his face was dirty. And so they asked me, hey, do you want his face dirty? Yeah. Let's memorialize this point. Let me see. I need to open this in another tab. I need to make sure I actually get the right thing.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, child. Onion. You look not great. No. I was trying to find you actually for people to shout, or for he's going to shout you out. Yeah, I know. Where the heck are you?
I like how Joe Star has a wrench in his hand.
It should be. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, if you
In a
just
little
post
bit.
the username in the chat, and then I'll shut it out.
Okay. She really liked it, and I've been trying to encourage her to get back into it.
But you took all the text.
There's more. You can use... No, actually, you have to use the bad mic. This is my mic. It's not even really bad, but... It's not a bad mic.
You just said it was a bad night.
Wait, this one? Don't... Oh, I thought you were bad talking my sweet baby here.
Alright,
My beautiful retro one.
Alright, Iron Leaf Otter. So let me do exclamation point SO. Control V. Alright, let's see if... Oh!
Yep.
Oh, literally doing pottery on
So,
stream.
I did not
Well,
beat
Yeah.
10.5.
That's why she doesn't get the good one, because it will get clay in it. It took me a year to get clay out of the other laptop.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. If you guys want to support the family, you can also follow Iron Leaf Potter. Very cool. All
One
right.
day I'll get her back on.
One day. They are washable laptops. Yeah, they're mil-spec or waterproof laptops or tablets. So
It'll take you being successful enough for me to not have to have a freaking 12-hour job.
Yeah, I know.
all right. All right. Well, I'll let you go, but let me add a stream marker. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you, cabbages, all the cabbage family, cabbages. And then I have one other tradition on my show. I allow the guests to ask me, like, they get vulnerable. They, answer like just question after question. So I allow you to ask me a question. So what is one question you would ask this cat?
Why a cat?
That's easy. That is easy. So I am a cat. So my lore is I am a shinobi cat. May or may not be inspired by some lore that you may know from a popular anime. But I am a shinobi cat.
Samurai pizza cats?
So
Great one. But from the 80s or 90s.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a shinobi cat. I live in a home. I'm retired. I'm no longer a shinobi ninja cat. I now get to live the fat cat life with, a human. His name is Human Servant. He works hard all day, and I get to use all his gaming equipment. And I was bored, so I was like, I'm gonna go be a streamer now. So that's my lore. And I don't want to be a humanoid avatar. The cats are perfection. Like, we are the apex, the true apex of the world, if you ask me. So, everything revolves around us. I think your Milo would agree with me. So that's how I came up with the idea of being a VTuber cat. So, of course they are true. But that was too easy. That was too easy of a question. I'll give you one more question. What other question do you have for me?
What do you seek to promote with your channel? Like, what are your goals? I've always wanted to put positivity and kindness into a
Hmm.
space that can often be, not always, but can often have a decent amount of toxicity.
So, I guess the theme in my channel would be community, for sure. Because, like, that's part of my content cycle is interview content. I like to, hang out with other streamers, learn about them, hear their story. Like today, we just heard your incredible story, and share that with people. And I often find that, and shoutouts, yep. Yeah, my shoutout, like I do shoutouts all the time on my channel, because I want people to support each other on this platform and multiple platforms across all streaming platforms. A lot of streamers have the opinion that there's a market cap and they need to, try to monopolize as much as they can. And that's not how I foster my channel. So I stream on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and Twitter with the restream.io. So
Hey, same.
Yep.
I tried to get into Rumble, but it's enough of a headache that I don't want to.
Yep. So, and Twitch seems to be the primary home for me. Kick gets a little weird.
It does. Also, Kick streamers catch a pretty bad rap because the worst of us and some former Twitch streamers that just aren't doing great anymore.
They're not doing good things. Yeah, the platform definitely needs to.
I watched I watched a former Fortnite YouTuber who moved over to Kick go down to Mexico to buy roids and try and find a hooker. I was like, yeah, that's not cool.
That's not cool. That should not be allowed on the platform. Yeah, every once in a while I'm like, maybe I should just abandon Kick, but at the same time, like, I want Kick to do well because I want Twitch to have competition to motivate it to be more efficient and treat its streamers better, get us better cuts as far as revenue goes. I don't want them to monopolize the streaming market, so that's why I'm spreading it out, trying to grow on all platforms. So, and as part of that is building community. So yeah, I will say that's the main thing is community. I do that with my interview content, which there's usually an interview every week. I'm trying to keep that cadence of every week having an interview, and I think I've been doing okay. There's 52 weeks in a year. I decided early on I probably can't find or make 52 meaningful friendships and streamer connections. So I said, okay, what if I break it down to twice a year and divide, 26? I think I could make 26 streamer friends and maybe even more, and touch them and then reach out to them every 6 months and see what they're up to. So, do you think
touch them is a very cat thing? They don't have boundaries.
Nope. But on that topic, do you think you'd be interested in doing this again in 6 months now that you've gone through the full process?
I would. And I'm going to speak for Potter here, but if you'd want to have both of us on, we could arrange that.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm always looking to.
This isn't really as much work as I thought it would be. I actually have really just enjoyed it. It's more of a conversation. I
Mhm,
would be willing to do it on a Sunday if that's what worked for you. Like, I know you made special, and I wanted to mention this. You
mhm,
made special. You gave me an exception because I don't like to work on the Sabbath, and you know, I don't want to force that on anybody. Um, like I said, I think most of my faith is about agency of people. It's not my job to police other people
mhm.
unless they're getting extremely out of line, such as violence or verbal abuse. I will call that out every time I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
why.
if you'd want to grab us as a duo, I'm gonna try and push her into streaming sometime,
What's up?
like once a week, maybe.
What's up, Chava? Chava, this is our interview this week. This is the Cabbage Man Can, part of the Iron Cabbages clan. Um, and this is our interview content. And like he said, we usually do interviews on Sundays, but this guy is a man of faith and usually doesn't like to do anything on Sundays. So yes, I did make it. I was like, nope, it's always about being accommodating to the guest. So we chose Thursday, but if you're more willing to do it on a Sunday in the future, yeah, I'd be open to that. I have better viewership on Sundays because I can stream earlier, and that makes it
Yeah,
easier for the EU viewers to watch the stream. So,
yeah. I
mhm.
don't have very many of those, and the ones I do are all night owls.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay. So,
uh,
all right.
like, I'm on the other side of the world with my popularity.
Gotcha. The
So,
Asias. Nice.
not quite there, but Pacific Islands.
Oh, Pacific
It's
Islands. Okay.
really weird, but making that connection has been really meaningful to me because I've learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I like right now, the one sponsorship I really want is with Henson Shaving because the supply chain and the logistics going to American Samoa and Tonga it's really strained, and so
I'm sorry, Gatos. I
if you just want
snoozed
to
as much as I could. And we were stuck in an ad break, but
okay,
no, you
but
could
yeah,
continue.
so because it's so strained, I want to be able to partner with Henson's and be able to introduce a product to people that I can confirm is really good, because buying that razor could make a huge impact in the lives of some of my viewers
Mm-hmm.
and possibly in American Samoa as a whole if we can ditch the stupid cartridge razors. It reduces plastic that could go into the ocean overall, and it's it's not scamming people. There's a reason that the razor model is a thing of selling those cartridges for a ton, but you can buy a razor cheap. And
True.
so
Like an old safety razor type thing. Yeah. It's like
that's what Henson Shaving does. They do a really good safety. Hey, no scrum.
careful, little kid. That's the chaos. That's
Yep.
the life of a streamer dad. There you have it. I'll bring that over
Oh,
here.
one other thing you might be interested in that I didn't mention.
What's that?
Why I chose to be here in my home with my kids running around. It's because I had a neighbor here in Idaho who would send his kids outside all day while he streamed for like 6 to 8 hours. And I was like, dude, it's 100 degrees outside sometimes, or it's extremely freezing cold, and you've got them confined to bedrooms and stuff. No. If I'm gonna be a streamer, my wife supported me and pushed me towards this. I wouldn't be here if she hadn't have been like, no, you have some charm, you should do this. But with the kids, I was like, I'm never gonna have quiet. It won't happen. And I saw this dude doing that, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna send my kids away. I'm not gonna. I want to be here with them.
Mm-hmm.
It is also fun. It's fun sometimes to stream with the kids. I don't do it a lot because it's hard to be fair when one of your teammates is a 3-year-old, 4-year-old now. But I do stream with them sometimes. I'll get one of them to play with me, and
That's good.
they love it.
Yep. That's awesome, man. Yeah, Chavo makes a good point that the chaos. Some people enjoy it. I mean, they like Beppo's a dad, Chava's a dad. They definitely identify. So watching the kid jumping up and down on the sofa, I can identify with that. Yep, exactly. So
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Wouldn't trade it for anything.
awesome. All right. So
And in case anybody was wondering, yes, I call him Joe Star after that Joe Star.
Joseph Joestar. Beppo says, I definitely miss when my little person was an actual little person. Yep.
Yeah, they get big and mouthy. Want to say hi to everybody real quick? Too bad, Shy Girl.
Shy
You got your
girl.
berry lipstick on?
No.
Mwah.
That's a cutie.
Yeah, your lips are red because of it.
Strawberry. Strawberry lipstick.
Yeah.
Beppo's little one will be 15 in a few days. Damn.
That is the age of my oldest.
Mm.
There's an 8-year gap, 7-year gap between my oldest and the others.
I gotcha.
Hold on.
Strawberry looked huge. It's on a tiny person. Although that tiny person is probably like in the the 90th percentile of the height range.
Yeah, I always joke with my wife when they get out of there, or when they go below the 90th percentile on like size and height and stuff. I'll be like, those are rookie numbers in this business, kid. You gotta fix that. Gotta pump those numbers up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep.
Come on.
That also streams with his kids. Us,
The
true.
most useful of my.
Is that
What are
onion?
you? That is Onion, yeah.
Mm.
Actually, her full stream name is Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki, $5 foot long. That's when
Really?
she's being annoying. She get, huh?
Really?
Yeah. Well, you
Mm.
know how when you get middle named, it's like, oh crap, I done goofed. It makes her pay attention more when I give her a full name, and she just isn't just, hey, Onion.
Mm.
And then
So-
after this, I like you to call me my real name,
I know.
not just Onion.
It's Bozo the Clown, right?
Oh,
okay.
Both with the clown.
You kitty.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
This is what Milo does on his time off.
Wait, what? So he's
Yeah.
doing this right now?
Yeah, he'll run away as soon as you go look. He'll close stream out.
Hi, little person. Hello. Yes, you're talking to a cat. You are talking to a cat. There we go.
Yeah, that's Ninja Gato.
Nah.
It's not
Yep.
Milo. He just looks like Milo.
Yep, I'm a.
You can't whisper into a Yeah.
Uh-oh. Secrets are being passed.
Oh, in a little bit.
Oh.
Say
Yeah.
that again?
I said secrets are being passed. So cute. Yep.
Wanting to know when we're doing scriptures. There is Milo.
Whoa. He looks like you just woke him up.
You can see Milo. There's 2 cats.
There are 2
He
cats.
always looks like this. He's always just.
I like to be
That is a big kitty.
he's
And that's
fun.
McGiles here.
Giles. Wow. We're getting the whole family tour.
Yep.
Awesome.
Daddy.
Yep.
Love you, Daddy.
Okay.
And then you already know that I have this, huh?
All right. Well, how about we let you go do your scriptures and be with your family before you start your other stream? But thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on, Cabbages. I really
Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
having me. I actually really appreciate. Oh, yeah. I really appreciate it as well. If you want to do this again, we can always do that again. I'm always happy to. I'll keep raiding you on Kick, of course. I don't see the point in hosting you when I have like 2 or 3 viewers. All my Twitch viewers that watch me, a lot of them are Samoan and they don't have as good of internet, and it's costing them to be there.
Oh.
They actually tried to sub to me, and I was like, do not. Because they were like, I know their situation, and I'm
Mhm.
like, dude, don't be subbing to me. I know you want to repay me for making content, but you do not have to. And if you can't afford it, I don't want a tip. I don't want a tip. I don't want any of that. If you must, don't sub and sacrifice something every month. Give what you can when you want. I'll take 25 cents if that's what you can give. Like, but also don't give it to me if it's gonna have you eating ramen for like 2 meals with your whole family. So they get off pretty quick. When I start to do the outro, they usually get off.
Gotcha.
Miss Bell, thank you. You've done a
Awesome.
good job.
All right.
But I look forward to doing this again, man.
All right. Sounds good. We'll check on you and your family. Have a good night,
All right.
Cabbages.
You as well.